So today is our last Russian song session in this run. So I hope you have all the songs handy. Hi, Jackie. So we will sing one new song, a short version of that song that originally has 17 verses and maybe even more, but we are not going to do 17 verses. And then we'll run through our songs from this, from the previous session. So it'll be 5 songs today altogether, right? Big sing, right? Yeah. Duncan, you want to say something? You're switched on.
Oh, hello.
Hello. That's good enough. Hello.
Yes, hello. Yes. And thank you very much, Polina, for these wonderful sessions.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yep.
Yeah. So we have lots of people who are unmuted at the moment. You can all just say hello to each other, and we're going to start any minute, any second now, right? Say hello. Let's see what happens. Stay switched on. Let's see what happens if we all sing that one note together. That's fun. Who was me making that beautiful noise? Sounds like birds outside of my.
Berlin, I think.
Merlin! No, he's muted. Okay, right. Let's do a short warm up because people are still coming in. So let's sit upright in our chairs. You know what to do. And before we do that, let me just see. Do we have anyone completely new to the? No, I guess you've all been, right? You've all been. So let's sit upright. Let's relax our faces. Let's lift our shoulders. Everything else is just nicely relaxed. Lift our shoulders, mouth relaxed, jaw relaxed, and drop your shoulders. Let's breathe towards the lower rib cage here, or towards our belly. And let's put one hand here, one on our belly, and breathe towards our hands. And just feel how nice and relaxed our breath is. And next time we breathe in and we breathe out with an ah, just feeling where our voice is today. Any pitch, ah, okay, relaxing your face. Let's go. Let me mute you all. Okay, one more time. Any pitch, breathe in. Next time, let's hum. Let's close our mouths. And as you do that, scan your body for how relaxed you are. The back of your neck, everything. Just basically from the top, through the crown of your head, all the way to your feet. Yeah, and you can take a breath when you need to. Just okay, let's go. Okay. And the last thing we do, we'll go up and down on our range. People are still arriving. Up and down with our mouth half open, like this. Ah, okay, relaxed. Ah, as high as is comfortable, as low as is comfortable. Complete relaxed face. Let's go. And again, take a breath. Okay, last one. We go up, stay on a high note, and let's have a sense of singing through the crown of our head. So like this. You're all very good. I'm looking at you. You're all upright and not doing anything with your face. Excellent. Okay, up and stay on a high note. Take a breath. Go down, stay on a low note. Okay, let's go. Down. It's not even a note, right? Okay. We're going to start with our song, and I'm going to, first of all, just sing you the tune, and it's, again, a wedding song. And if you read that little introduction to the song, you read that it was used in classical music, and I think Tchaikovsky also used it, but only a little fragment of this tune in one of his operas. But this is Balakirev, and I hope that some of you know of Balakirev, Miliy Balakirev. He's one of the greats, but for some reason is slightly overlooked compared to Rimsky-Korsakov and Borodin and the others. But a lovely classical use of that tune, I thought. So that's on the website. This is a wedding song. And if you listen to the folk examples, you heard how repetitive and kind of long and kind of meditative this tune can be. This is our tune. I'll show you where it goes. Try not to look at your music, okay? Phrase by phrase. One more time, let's go. Second phrase. Second phrase again, you note. The whole of the first phrase together. I'll lead you through it, okay? First note, let's go. Next phrase. And repeat. So the last phrase is repeated. Last phrase starting here, let's go. Okay? Let's see if with my gestures, with my help, you can sing through the tune and see if you can just focus on the flow, on the phrasing of this music, and then I'll show you the tune and the text. Okay? Okay, let's go. So let's now look at the music and sing it with this in front of you. And it's exactly the key where we were reading it. And again, for some reason, my file saved in a funny way with that extra here. Ooh, this is what we need for today, that music. Let's go, 2, 3. Lyrical melody. Let's now look at what it says. Now, I posted a short version of the song on our page, and there is a longer version which we may have time for later, and it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, you can see there's 17 verses that Balakirev, the composer and the collector of Russian folk songs, have put into his book of Russian folk songs, but it may have been even more. Now, this is our short version. Let's look at the first verse. Actually, I'll show it to you here. Не было ветру. Let's go together. Не было. Together. Не было ветру. And then it repeats. So every line in your text is repeated. Listen. Не было ветру. You see it's repeated. Let's do this whole line. Не было ветру. Не is not. Было is indicates the past tense, and ветер, in this case ветру, because of the grammatic change it has, is wind. So there has been no wind. There was no wind. Не, 2, 3. Не было ветру, не было ветру. Next line. Вдруг навянула. And repeat. Вдруг навянула. Okay? Вдруг. Lots of consonants. You have v, d, r. Вдруг. Вдруг. Yeah? Can you do that? Вдруг. Вдруг. Yeah? Вдруг навя. The V is soft. You see an apostrophe there. Вдруг навянула. So вдруг is suddenly. Навянула. It's quite an old word. You don't really hear it now. Suddenly the winds have come. The winds have blown. Let's bring the second phrase together with music. Вдруг. Your second note in that line. Let's go. Вдруг навянула. Вдруг навянула. Yeah? And there are lots and lots and lots of versions of the song in all the way throughout Russia and Ukraine, and in the north of Russia, as not north, but all the way to Novosibirsk. So it's quite a known subject, it's quite a known kind of text with all sorts of different melodies. And from this tune we can say it's simple, it's old, right? Small ambitus, I think is the word, small range, which indicates it's quite old. Let's bring the whole verse together. Phrases are long, relaxed feeling. Let's go. Не было ветру, не было ветру, вдруг навянула, вдруг навянула. So what happens in the song is a young woman witnesses all sorts of people coming into her house, and you know why? Because there's a wedding that maybe we don't know how she feels about that wedding, but obviously her mother wants for that match, for that wedding to happen. We will look at the rest of the text later. Now let's just look at the second verse. The second verse is written in the music, and it's possibly what we will do today, just that. Не ждала гостей. Okay, together, let's go. That's number 2. Не ждала гостей. Repeat. Не ждала гостей. Okay, let's sing that. Не is not ждала, ждать. Is to wait, to expect. Ждала is indicates that it was her. Гостей is guests. Let's sing it from the beginning, second verse. Не ждала гостей, не ждала гостей. Next line. Вдруг наехали again. Вдруг наехали. Вдруг is suddenly. Наехали, it comes from ехать. The root is ехать. Ech actually is the root. They arrived. Suddenly all these guests have arrived. Let's sing that. Вдруг на second phrase. Let's go. Вдруг наехали. Вдруг наехали. We're going to bring the whole song together, starting with a little hum all the way through. First verse. Не было ветру, не было ветру, вдруг навянуло, вдруг навянуло. Second verse. Не ждала гостей, не ждала гостей, вдруг наехали, вдруг Nice tune, isn't it? What do you think? Beautiful tune, and it can be sung in so many different ways. Of course, I'm accompanying myself, it's more classical, and I know it from classical music. First of all, I learned it from the Balakirev version in my classical, academic music sessions in my college, and then I heard the folk version. So for me, it's quite difficult to switch, and for us to sing like this, maybe piano accompaniment is kind of justified, but maybe not. Let me show you what the rest of the song says quickly, and then we will do it one more time, and then we will sing all the other songs. So here is... Sorry, this saved funny. You see, there's a repetition in the text, and it's how PDF for some reason saved my doc file. It shouldn't be there anyway. Never mind that. Here is our fuller text. There has been no wind, but suddenly wind started blowing. We did not wait for any guests, but they suddenly arrived. The whole house is full of black horses. The горница is a special room, usually a light room at the top of the house. The upper rooms are full of young guests. The front rooms, светлица, it's like a living room. The front rooms are full of beautiful young girls. And красных, you see that says красных in PDF. In Old Russian, красных and красивых, beautiful and red, used to be the same meaning, yeah? Which is why we have the red square. It's the beautiful square, remember? It's not the red square, actually. It's the beautiful square. Now, the new canopy has cracked under the weight of all these people. The new canopy with this, with frequent and small, lots of bracing, so it's quite a solid canopy, and it's even cracked because there are so many people. She, душа Varyushka, dusha is a soul, my little soul Varyushka, but in the meaning of my dearest Varyushka. She burst into tears. The dearest Varyushka burst into tears, and her mother calms her down. Don't cry, my dear Varyushka. I will build for you a new canopy, and it will be with frequent small bracings. You know that how it repeats and repeats in folk texts. And then she broke, what did she break? She broke a golden goblet, a golden chara, a big glass, a big goblet out of which you drink celebratory wine, with an expensive gemstone, with lazurevy stone, and it says lapis lazuli. I hope it makes sense to you, what kind of beautiful blue, kind of greenish stone it is. And her mother says, don't cry, my dearest Varyushka. I will buy you a new golden goblet with the expensive gemstone with lapis lazuli. And that's the end of this particular text in the Balakirev version, but I think it could carry on and carry on. If you heard these folk versions on the website, you can hear that it can be a long song to which there'd be some dance, something happening. So let's sing that, and let's imagine that it's a long song. So we'll hum, we will sing the first verse, we will hum again, then we will sing the second verse, and then we will hum again. No more text for today, but if you want the longer version, give me a shout, I can send it to you. Okay? Now, yeah, it's also funny PDF file, so I have to delete that extra lines of text at some point. Ready? You're sitting upright, you're imagining being at a Russian wedding. What do you think? Nice, eh? Nice tune? Good. There's stuff happening in this chat. If there's anything, start looking up. Vodka in the... God, what are you talking about? I'm not going to read it. I just saw vodka in the chat. I rest my case. So, good, 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 good. So, we're going to sing through our other songs. What do you think? Yeah? So, yeah, if anyone wants to say anything right now, any questions, anything you want to say? Huh? No?
Oh,
Yeah?
could I say something?
Paul.
I didn't know whether this is a good time. I just wanted to mention, some of you have said that you'd like to study Russian, and I started studying my Russian is rusty. I studied it like 50 years ago, and I found someone who's really good, and I wanted to pass on some information which I had saved at the beginning of this, and now I'm struggling to find it. Yes, here it is in a message, and I will copy it into the chat momentarily. Here we come, I'm back. And I'm passing this on just on the off chance that it's useful to someone. She's really good.
So there is a link, yeah? I can see, yeah. Yeah, Paul, thank you very much. And a couple of people in this group asked me for help with the language, and I could actually put that link on our webpage as well. But this means going to sessions and actually engaging and learning, which could be great. Thanks.
And the first group lesson is free, so can't beat that.
Okay, great. Okay, anything else? All good? Yeah, all good? Let's sing our songs. I just looked through our songs over this short run of sessions, and they all seem to be happy. I've chosen happy songs for you, right? Nobody dies. Really happy songs. So let's enjoy them. Next time I'll bring you. Next time, when is that going to be? I'm going to bring you. So yeah, I see your faces. Right, we'll talk about that later. There will be a next time. Now, all these happy songs ready? So if you weren't at any of these sessions, most of the songs are pretty easy to pick up. Yeah, the tunes are simple, and we're not going to sing them in the same order as we learned them, but we're starting with the first song, actually bliny, pancakes, before we sing it with text. Remember how it goes? I'll just sing you the main tune, la 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 with me. La 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 we sang it for Maslenitsa, the Russian Butter Week celebration, a Russian Butter Week special week. And pancake is a symbol of the sun, and this is a spring equinox and all that beautiful celebration. But here it's very, very simple. It's about my sister cooking fantastic pancakes and feeding them to everyone, right? So here it is. Now we may want to sing several verses, but not all of them. Let's do la 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 just again. To remind ourselves of the tune. La la la, second verse, first, second, seventh. Dear guests, be healthy and eat my pancakes, okay? La 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 la. You can sing harmonies here. First verse. Мы давно блинов не ели, мы блиночков захотели. Ой, by heart now. Ой, блины, 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 вы блиночки мои. 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 Nice little fun thing. The next one. Yeah, okay. The next song is also fun and simple. This one, that's the wedding song. It's folkier, yeah, and we sung it last week. See if you remember how the tune goes. Da 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 da. Yeah. Our father-in-law or our matchmaker has a hat made of straw, and it's a teasing song from a wedding ritual that would have been sung in different points of the wedding, and this is the verse. Ta da 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 ta da 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 da. Ta da yai da yai da 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 yai da 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 yai da 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 da. Oh, I've forgotten. Ты долина, that's it. Ты долинушка моя. Ты долина, долинушка моя. Also a more relaxed verse and a faster chorus which we can sing by heart. Ты долина, долинушка моя. Now, to help us not go back and forth on our page, I suggest we sing the first verse, which is in your music, and then we will sing about his beer, or her beer. No, his beer. His beer was размывчиво. We're looking here, third verse, размывчиво, diluted, wishy-washy. So we will sing that. So first verse here in the music, then we sing the third verse here, святого пива, and then we will sing в голову ступила, so we're getting drunk. That's back to our chat, to your vodka, beer, and wine is much more traditional in Russian folklore, okay? And vodka is the 20th century kind of encouragement from the Soviets. So verse 1, verse 3, verse 4, okay? Let's la 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 it one time to help ourselves with the tune, okay? La 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 la. Repeat chorus. La 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 la. And you can sing a variation. Da 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 ya da 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 ya. Step by step down. Da da ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da. And all sorts of other harmonies if you wish. I might sing something else, not what's just written, okay? Let's go. First verse. У нашего свата соломенная хата. Ой, ты долина, долинушка моя. Ты долина, долинушка моя. Third verse. Ай, святого пива размывчиво было. Ой, ты долина, долинушка моя. Ты долина, долинушка моя. Verse 4. Размывчиво было, в голову ступила. Ты долина, долинушка моя. долина, ты долинушка моя, ты долина, ты долина, ты долинушка моя. Вот так. Вот так. Like this, okay? Right. Another song, the next one will be not folky. It's relatively folky, but it's this one. If I Had Mountains of Gold, remember we talked about this. This is quite a sad story about basically parents kind of selling her young daughter, kind of allowing her daughter to do the bad thing for money, because a rich guy, what is he? He is a merchant, comes into town and offers money to a young girl who would sleep with him, and that's what happens. A sad story, and for some reason it's often sung in Russia as a kind of yeah, who cares kind of tune. I guess there's a certain amount of that despair and let's not care kind of feeling in this one. Now the tune goes like this. Remember, da 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 da. It's a bit high. Let's go a bit lower. Da 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 da. Remember it now, yeah? How many of you were there and remember the tune? Let me just see your yeah, most of you, yeah? Great, great. Let's go straight to the tune. Wonderful. Wonderful. And there are two versions of this tune here in the music. Now, I hope that we won't need to look at this, and we will sing one. Let's just sing the first verse together, looking at text, okay? Okay, first verse together, slowly. Когда бы имел золотые горы и реки полные вина, все отдал бы за ласки взоры, чтоб ты владела мной одна. Все отдал бы за ласки взоры, чтоб ты владела мной одна. Yeah? Okay with the tune? There are a couple of variations. You can go down or lower. Yeah, you can create your own harmonies in this. We will go up a semitone and another semitone up. When it gets too high, ta-da, go to the lower note. Do what you like, okay? Just so it's easier. It gives all of us, more of us, kind of a chance to open up vocally. So here is what we will do. I suggest we sing the first verse. Then we will sing, I think we sang verse 4, did we? When she decides to go with the guy. Can anyone tell me? I don't see you nodding. That doesn't look familiar. Умчались мы в страну чужую. Did we sing that? Anyone? Anything looks familiar? No? No? That's interesting. We must have sung more than one.
Well, first four we sang.
First
Yeah.
four?
We sang four, definitely.
Aha, okay. We shall sing four.
Remember the final oath.
Yeah, and the final one, I remember singing the last one. This one, that's it. That's the you know, you know what happens at the end, that the guy basically he sends her, he takes her away from her parents, and then he sends her back, and she goes back, and then after years and years and years, he comes back and knocks on her door, and he's a drunken man, and she says, "Father, send him away. He wasted mountains of gold by drinking rivers of wine." And these verses are not often sung, and let's sing the last verse. So we will sing the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 11. And if it's too much for you, yeah, do la-la-las, okay? For those of you who speak Russian, it would be nice to do the whole text. I hope you don't mind. We'll go up and up and up in tone. So let's enjoy it. Когда бы имел золотые горы и реки полные вина, все отдал бы за ласки взоры, чтоб ты владела мной одна. Все отдал бы за ласки взоры, чтоб ты владела мной одна. Second verse. Не упрекай несправедливо, скажи всю правду, ой, всю отцу, тогда свободно и счастливо с молитвою пойдем к венцу. Тогда свободно и счастливо с молитвою пойдем к венцу. Не раз, Мария, твою руку просила у вашего отца, но он не понял мою муку, жестокий сердцу дал отказ. Но он не понял мою муку, жестокий сердцу дал отказ. Last verse, 11. Скажи, Отец, слова святые, избавь от изверга меня. Он пропил горы золотые и реки полные вина. Он пропил горы золотые и реки полные вина. Ла-ла-ла! Okay, how was that? Great. Now we've come to our last song for today and for this run of 5 Russian sessions, so 10 Russian song in the run of La La La, you know what I mean. Before we do this, I would like to tell you that it looks like I will be carrying on with these sessions in May. So from the beginning of May, I think the last one is the 3rd of June, and depending on where it is, I think it's Monday, I'm not sure. We are staying with Mondays for Yiddish songs, Thursdays for Russian songs. I have plenty of material. I've prepared lots of songs for you this time, so I'm prepared. There'll be lots of stuff, but I hope that you will be still coming. Despite the weather being nice, hopefully, and despite all the other commitments, 45 minutes, once or twice a week, please come. There will be no sessions over the summer because I have, if it all happens, I have a big booking in Germany over 5 weeks and then another week, and then I might be traveling to Russia if it's possible. If not, I'd like to take some time off in June. So grab that. Next 10 sessions or 5 Russian sessions in May. And next time we have a session, the 10th session on this run, a Yiddish session, and you're all invited to come to that session, and we will have a little social after the session, so there'll be an extra 45 minutes or whatever. We can just chat, we can just share, we can do things, okay? Even people who only come to Russian sessions, you're welcome to come to that. You don't have to pay if you've just paid for the Russian sessions. All fine, just come. Da 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 dum, da 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 dum. Oi, where are you? Da 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 dum, da 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 dum, da 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 dum, dum da dum dum, da 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 dum, da 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 dum, da 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 da, da da da, da 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 da, da 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 dum, da 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 dum, dum da dum dum, da 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 dum, da 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 dum, dum da dum dum. That's our foxtrot. That's the Russian foxtrot for you. And let's look at what happens here in the text. Remember, it's about two people who could not meet because he was waiting for her for a date in cinema, is it? And he was by the pharmacy and she was in cinema. So they say, let's meet tomorrow, same place, same time. Ha ha ha. Right, see that? Let's look at I think the whole text is here in the music, so that's what we will do, slowly and maybe twice. Yeah, see this? Тебя просил я, okay? Тебя просил я быть на свидание, мечтала встрече, как всегда. Ты улыбнулась, слегка смутившись, сказала да, 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 да. С утра побрился, и галстук новый в горошек синий я надел. Купил 3 астры, в 4 ровно я прилетел. И я ходил, и я ходила, я вас ждал, и я ждала. Я был зол, и я сердилась, я ушел, и я ушла. Мы оба были, я у аптеки, а я в кино искала вас. Так значит завтра на том же месте в тот же час. Таран-даран-дан, таран-таран-дан, тарай-даран-дан, таран-дан, таран-даран-дан, таран-даран-дан, и таран-дан, та-та-дан, таран-да-да-дан, таран-даран-дан, таран-да-дан-дан, таран-дан, таран-даран-дан, таран-дан-дан, таран-дан. Так значит завтра на том же месте в тот же час. So not tomorrow, but some other time, same place. Okay, I'll see you again. Thank you very much. You can unmute yourself and say goodbye and
Thank you.
Спасибо. До свидания.
Большое спасибо.
Большое спасибо.